It's Week 8 of the 2025 season, and we'll see Brock Bowers. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Eagles and the Bills under the lights on Sunday night.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, football fans. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Gets some space around midfield. And he gets him around 6 there. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Well, Brock, they haven't been immune to the injury bug this season, but somehow, someway, their losses on the depth chart have yet to lead to a loss on the field.
Yeah, and to me, Kate, this is really 2 things. This is good coaching and great attitude. They've stayed level-headed, and they've refused to panic whenever someone's gone down. That next man up mentality. And that's how they've stayed undefeated so deep into this season.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Another run for Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw caught at the 6. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Chased down, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Hurts to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th down, Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills are... 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. Racing down the left side. And he gets in. Touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts looking to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. There's an injury out there after the play, and that's Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's being looked at by the medical staff. Hurts setting up to throw. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's going to score. Touchdown. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Great.
Back to throw, Hurts. He's on the move. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown, Phil. First and 10 now from the 30.
Delta.
From the pistol, Hurts. Into the hands of Kittle. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On first down, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Has a man. It's Brown. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Well, if early results hold here today, partner, it would appear that this guy's in store for a busy game. They've already made it a priority going his way.
They always want to get a guy this talented the ball early, right? Just get him in confidence, get him in rhythm. But this game lines up well against this defense, who right now has got no answers for his game.
Oh, he trucked that defender. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Williams runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. Oh, put some heat on this. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts to throw. Taken in by Harris. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Forced out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 2nd down. Now Hurts. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Working inside the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His third through the air this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. He breaks the tackle, and they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the field, and he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right?
And he scores! It's a Philadelphia! Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Great, set.
They send a receiver in motion right. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Great, set.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Crosses the 35, room for more. Breaks out the spin cycle, he's in. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. 1st down throwing for Hurts. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. And he continues to rise higher and higher as this game goes on. That's now a 500-yard performance for him. Less than 30 times that's ever happened. which puts in perspective the enormity of what he's accomplished here.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Motion man right is Jefferson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Cade, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have...
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They kick the running back in motion. From the 24. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Good for an Eagles.
They'll run. This is Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Escapes the pocket and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained in a play like that.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills will... First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Cade, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Hurts setting up to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
That's incomplete on 4th down. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Jukes out a one-stop. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now it's Williams. Again, he hits the 2nd level. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. So it's an Eagles win here in this one.